Hey, what is going on, guys? Trip82 here again, and last video I told you I was going to make another video on class setups for Black Ops 2, and here it is. And you'll be hearing a fan and background noise in the video. I can't really fix that. I'm trying to. I'll try to do the best I can. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so our first class, we have the cheat gun. We have the quick draw for faster aiming. And we have the laser sight in case we aren't able to aim in, and then you go and just start shooting. You know, you gotta get the kill, headshot, whatever. Alright. And I got the perks. We got the lightweight. We need to run faster, to take, to be able to get to our enemies faster. Alright. And we got toughness in case we are getting shot, and we do not go all the way up in the air or however you're shot or whatever. You know. So I'll put toughness and dexterity. So when you're fighting an enemy, you know you're running fast. You're going. And you find an enemy, he's like right in front of you, right in face, like this happens to me a lot, like he's right in front of you, and you want to aim in fast, but do it. And the dexterity plus the quick draw handle helps a lot. It works, like together it works very well. And then our lethal, you can pick anything you want, but I just do throw a knife because I like to do it, like, you know, throw them across the map and stuff. And then smoke grenade. You know, you want to throw them in certain places to get you into another spot in case of trap, or, you know, just to get the enemies. Sometimes if I was on standoff, not standoff, I did this yesterday. I threw a smoke bomb in the middle, and then I went right through the smoke, and there was a couple enemies right there, and I took them out. You know, you want to surprise the enemies with the smoke so you can get the kill. Alright, so we got our next class. We got the SWAT 556. And then we got, for attachments, once again, we have quick draw. Quick draw probably will be on, like, probably every class. Didn't check really. But I got the reflex sight, and I recommend doing the dot if you have this. If you don't, just use a regular one. But I don't do any, like, funky sights or nothing, because, you know, you're trying to get, like, the headshot here, not trying to, like, you know, have some fancy weapon. You know, you should have something fancy once you have diamond for your stuff, you know. So just do dot because it seems like it's easy to take out the enemies faster and stuff. So our perks will be all the same. Besides, if you are not going for headshots, you will not be having the same perks. Perks and attachments are basically whatever feels good to you, because remember, if you're just going for these, you know, you don't really worry about headshots or aiming fast. You just worry about killing, you know. And then for the grenade, I got that for my lethal. You can shoot whatever you want. I mean, honestly, I could just take it out because there's no point of it. And I don't really put another secondary, like a pistol or anything, because you're trying to get kills with the primary weapon. You're trying to get the headshots or whatever you're trying to get. And you don't want to have the option to be able to turn to your secondary and start killing someone. You know, you want to get headshots for this weapon, not your secondary. Alright, so then another smoke bomb again, once again for another distraction or a surprise attack, you know. Alright, so now that we have that, we have the AN94. I have no attachments on here because I already have the headshots. And for if I were to be having the headshots, I would be taking off the perk 3, perk 1, perk 2. I'm going to just leave it like this, as you can tell that I have the same 3 perks. And I have no lethal this time, and I would be choosing quick draw. Now the second perk is your choice. You can choose laser sight, you know, whatever. But I would not recommend any sights like Target Finder, Hybrid Optic, MMS, I can't tell if that's a D or no, I don't really care. So E-Tech, I'm gonna say that. ACOG or Reflex. Some people say Reflex, but I don't really think, like, personally, I don't think it's good. But that's up to you if, like, you're comfortable with it and you're able to aim for the head. Alright, and you can always choose, you know, you can go to primary gunfighter, choose another third attachment to go along. And if you haven't had fast mag yet, like I say, if I had this, fast mag yet, I'd go ahead and put that on. In full. But yeah, I'd be choosing that. And also, if you are going for, like, if you weren't going for headshots on any type of weapon, I would try to fit in, like, still put no secondary, but I would try to fit in a perk 2 and perk 1 greed, and put flat jacket and cold-blooded. Flat jacket so you don't get killed you for explosives, and then once again cold-blooded, get rid of UAVs, stuff like that. So Also, if you're not going for headshots and you just have the these last few, don't go for these or this first. I got that on the way from getting the you just get 150 kills with the A94 with no perks and quick. And then on here I got the same thing, but it has no attachments. That's what I'm doing right now. And by doing this, I was getting up some of these, that, and I already got that camera on from just going for this. So I'd recommend going for either Art of War or Cherry Blossom. And you can't go for both at the same time, so be aware. Alright, so that's also that. So our next gun we have is a Peacekeeper. This one I am in need of headshots. I am halfway done. I have the laser sight, quick draw, and fast mag. Sometimes I'll put fast mag, sometimes I won't. There's like a OCD thing for me to reload every time I shoot someone or kill someone, unless it is multiple targets. And I got the exact same perks here. And then, lethal and tackle, that's simple, same thing, or you don't have to have one, it's your choice. But still really recommend the smoke. Alright, so we got the FAL OSW. Here, I do not put the primary gunfighter, just because I don't think it means anything, but if I were to just feel more comfortable, I'd probably be putting fast mag. I wouldn't put laser sight because it's not really something you no scope with, it doesn't have that good no scoping, type of what you call it. Just forget our word. So we got I'm just gonna use quick draw handle and our reflex sight. We got the same perks, and once again the lethal doesn't really matter. I mean, if you whatever you want, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Still smoke bomb though. So next gun we got the shotgun S12. I have the different perks here because you go for one shots and stuff. You're not really going for headshots. And if I were to be doing headshots, I'd always put a primary gunfighter because S12 always needs that extra extra help because this gun's like seriously hard to get not headshots, one shots with. I already have the shotgun and the KSU. Already gold. If you're going for those weapons, why did I do that? Alright. For this gun, I'd be using long barrel and laser sight. I'll already be choosing this gun. I probably put primary gunfighter to put on fast mag because I load really slow. And then for the KSG, I put long barrel and quick draw, just because you don't really need laser sight because you don't really no scope with it. So I do that. But I get smoke here. I already have it and stuff. I do quick draw handle, and then I will put this and clicks. Yeah, I'll probably put laser sight. Alright, so perks for the one shots, I have lightweight, cold-blooded, and extreme conditioning. This class was really made for rushing on hardcore team deathmatch or hardcore kill confirm. I'd always do hardcore for these type of guns, for shotguns, just because. Probably not for the Remington or the KSG because those are pretty easy to get one shots with. Honestly, it's almost every kill is a one shot, so it's pretty easy. Alright, so I had no lethal, and I just once again have a smoke grenade. I had a smoke grenade in every class, by the way. And on my MK48 here, I do not need headshots. I'm going for these regular kills here. And I have the target finder quick draw. This will be the same attachments if you were to be going for headshots, and your perks will still be the same, going like this, because your light machine guns are slow when aiming in, so you always need that extra help to be aiming in with the quick draw and dexterity. And use target finder because it is easy to target enemies. It tells you where they're at. It's that little box, red box thing. The funny thing is though, last night I got accused, a little sidetrack here, but I got accused of using aimbot because I had target finder on. It's really funny. I'll try to put that in another funny video or something else. But alright, so back of course. Next gun we have the LSAT. Once again, I've already done the headshots, so I'm going for these. And perks will still be the same. Like this. Excuse me. So we had the I have the Sun Texas on just because, and then the smoke grenade. And sometimes I would change my not my smoke grenade, but target finder to dual band. In case when you throw smoke, sometimes this helps. Sometimes you get normal luck. You can get headshots and smoke, you know, or kills, you know, stuff like that. But I still use target finder just because. Our next gun, we got the M27 here, my favorite assault rifle. We got the quick draw handle, and then we got the reflex sight. Once again, just using retail dot. If you remember, if you don't have that, you know, you just use the regular one, or sometimes this one might help, but I don't really use it. I mean, it might. It's up to you how you like how it looks or how you feel with it. And I'm almost done with the headshot, so this is the attachments you have for your headshots. Perks, same thing. Lethal doesn't matter, you know, I just got some text because I like having some filled spaces. And I got smoke grenade. If I were to be putting primary gunfighter, I would be choosing fast mag or laser sight, but I'm gonna choose fast mag. Alright, now we got our PDW 57. Same attachments. I'm just gonna do that first. Put that back to smoke. I don't know why I got a percussion. But I already have headshots for this weapon. If I were to be doing headshots, I would be putting laser sight and quick draw, and then I'd always be putting primary gunfighter and putting fast mag. This gun's really good. It's actually really easy to get headshots with because it has like a 50 bullet mag, and that easily kills the other. Like, you know, you have a lot of bullets that will kill one person in case you miss a lot. Sometimes I did that, and yeah. So that's also what you need if you're going to do headshots, but I'm going to take that off because I'm not going for headshots. And by the way, for the Peacekeeper, you do not need all these submachine guns to have gold to get diamond for it. Only for this weapon though. Or this gun, why don't I say weapon? I don't know. Okay. So, but yeah, the if you just get gold on a Peacekeeper, you automatically get a diamond unlock. You just gotta, you know, just do the basics of this, and then you'll get the gold and then diamond. Because it is a DLC. I said this last video, you know, it's something you buy, it's not something you unlock. Alright, that's basically it. Just another thing, if you're going for headshots, I always go for free for all, because you are next to your enemy players. Like, you spawn next to them sometimes, or, you know, they're closer. And you don't have your teammates stealing all your kills. And remember, if you're going for one shots, this also works for snipers if you're going for one shots. We got the team deathmatch, hardcore, or kill confirm. Choose whatever you want for this. So just yeah. Remember, be careful not killing your teammates and stuff like that. I did that a lot going for headshots, or not headshots, one shots for my S12. So it was like an enemy in front of my teammate, and then I tried to go for the enemy, but then it just go right through your teammate, but it still kill the other enemy player, but I get kicked, you know, stuff like that. Alright, that's basically it, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.